do all the waving. It has been your right to vote since you turned 18 years old, so get up and do it. Today, I will discuss the reasons why you should vote and also how not voting can hinder how you see your state federal government ran. After my presentation, you will know about voting and you will be able to have better information when it comes to voting and why you should do it. So let's talk about what voting is and why you should vote. What is voting? Voting is the process by which a person or a group of people express an opinion, formally or officially. Although people vote in many situations, such as when students elect class officers at school or when you elect a president, voting usually refers to the act of citizens choosing a candidate for public office or decoding on public issues and laws. In the United States, people vote at the local, state, and federal levels. Why don't people vote? One of the reasons people say they do not vote, as a survey, is because they're too busy. A survey in California found that 28% of infrequent voters and 23% of those unregistered say they do not vote or do not register to vote because they are too busy. Another reason people don't vote is because of poor education. 25% of Americans that start high school do not graduate. Entering the workforce without a high school diploma means an unemployment rate 3.5 times the rate those with a college degree. 30% of high school graduates do not go into college right after graduation. In the workforce, high school graduate earns an average more than someone without a diploma, but still only 60% of what a college graduate makes each year. 43% of students who start college will not graduate in 6 years. Women graduate at 6% higher rate than men within 6 years, and outnumber men in higher education by a ratio of 3 to 2. With so many people having poor education, they have lesser knowledge when it comes to voting and the issues in their state or country. In order to encourage them to vote, have them realize that it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Another reason that people don't vote is because of their religion. Certain religious groups, such as Christadelphians, Jehovah's Witness, World Order Amish, Rastafarians, and some other groups have a policy of not participating in politics through voting. In America, there are 7.78 million Jehovah's Witness, 6,500 Christadelphians, 165,000 Old Order Amish as of 2000, and 600,000 Rastafarians. That alone is a huge chunk of the population in America. Without those voters, we need all the other voters to come out and vote. In a questionnaire that I distributed, 3 out of 3 people in college stated that they did vote in the last 2012 election. Those with higher education know the risk of not having your voice heard. Reasons to vote. One of the reasons that you should vote is so that your voice is heard. With voting, your vote is for who you want. How can you be angry about unemployment or health care and not let your voice be heard? Party control. With elections and voting, in today's day and age, we have a 5th party system. With having so many different issues and viewpoints and parties are popping up from Republicans to Democrats, all the way to the Green Party and the United States of Marijuana Party. No one will know your viewpoint and who you want to vote for if you do not vote. How to register to vote. One way you can register to vote is by going to the DMV. When you are filling out forms for a driver's license or a state license, all you have to do is fill out one small section and you're done. Another way you can register to vote is by going to a library. Every library in the DMV you can walk into, and in 1 minute flat, you can be registered to vote. You can also register to vote at all offices of the Department of Human Services. Another way you can register to vote is by the mail. You can pick up a mail-in voter registration form at 2 different places, from Tidewater Community College all the way to Virginia Recreation Centers. When it comes to voting, you can vote by going to cast your ballot on election day at the precinct of your district, or by doing an absentee ballot. You can get your chance to have your voice heard. Well, I hope you learned the reasons for you to vote and also the benefits towards yourself. In conclusion, in order for you to vote, your voice to be heard, you need to step forward and do everything in your power to vote for who you want.